This is the first episode of how to keep your cruze alive. This is my Cruze 4. It has almost 200,000 miles. This car 2,000 miles in 2 weeks. So let's say that you come to a desktop, right? You're on a desktop and you smell something, okay? And then it happens a lot often. So let's say that you smell that smell every day when you come to a desktop after a lot of driving. That's signs that something is burning, right? Something is cooking. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pop the hood on your, you're gonna turn, let me turn it off so you guys can hear. You're gonna open the hood. Gonna pop the hood. The first thing that you're gonna look at is the water pump right here. Gotta make sure that this belt is dry. That is dry down there. It looks pretty dry, right? Okay, so the water pump is not leaking. The thermostat is not leaking. Make sure your valve cover is not leaking. I know the valve cover is not leaking because I just put a new brown valve cover on it. New coil, new spark plugs. The second thing you're gonna check is this looks like it's leaking or it's cracked. So this might need replaced. I got another of those. But the second thing you're gonna check is this. Is the coolant housing. See, it's leaking right here. You can see that it's leaking. You can see the drips. If you look down there, it looks kind of wet down there. So that means that we need a new coolant housing, which is cheap, and you can replace it for aluminum one. It costs $30 on Amazon, and it comes with this hose because this hose does break when you take it out. So $30 will get you the housing and this hose and all the clamps. Pretty easy to replace. But yeah, you're gonna, if you see oil puddles, it's most likely your oil cooler that's down there. That's not leaking because I retightened it and it stopped leaking. If your car is hesitating when you stop, that means that you gotta replace the push valve solenoid, which I just replaced that one on it. But yeah, that's how you keep your Cruze running. When it smells like something is burning, it's most likely because something is burning. If you can smell it every day, that means it's your car. If you have the same smell every day, so all you have to do is pop the hood and look at those two things: water pump, coolant housing, and thermostat. Thermostat's not leaking. It's pretty simple to keep this car running. This car runs amazing. I just did the spark plugs. If you buy a brand new coil pack, make sure it's the Delphi or the OEM GM, which is the LAC Delco. This is the Delphi. It's $160, but it's worth it. And I use NGK spark plugs, iridiums, because the other fucking spark plugs suck. So as a tip, if you want your car run better and have more power, just use NGK iridiums. And that push solenoid only $15 on Amazon. So yeah, those are the tips of how to keep your Cruze running. I beat on this thing every day and it runs pretty fucking good.